Welcome everyone, and thanks for joining us as we look at using the accessibility checker. You're invited to join me as I modify an old syllabus of mine to make it more accessible to users. Now, I created this document before I understood really the difference that accessibility makes, so it's bound to have a lot of errors. Here in Microsoft Word, you'll find the accessibility checker under the Review ribbon here. But by the way, if at any point you can't find what I'm talking about in your own version of Word, you can always use this search bar right here. You can type in accessibility and it'll just pop right up. The accessibility checker will categorize the results as errors, warnings, and tips. The first error here is about my image not using alt text. All non-text objects must have alt text so that users with assistive devices will know what's represented. To open the alt text, I'll select the image and I'll use this little layout options button to the right and select alt text. Think about what users need to gain from what is pictured. If it's simply decorative, you can click the box mark as decorative, or you can type quotation marks and the screen readers will simply skip this part. I'll just type what the image represents and I'll move on to the next error. It says that my image is not in line with text. This too is found in the small layout options button to the right of my image. These are options for wrapping text. Change it to inline. This drastically changes how my document looks, so I want to make the image a little bit smaller. Notice that the errors disappear as I fix them. That's pretty cool. This next error is about one of my tables. It says my table doesn't have a header row, and this causes the information to be read incorrectly by screen readers. I can click on the error and it'll take me directly to the table in question. My next step is to select the table and open the Table Design ribbon, which has a box to check for header row. There, that error is fixed. This next table has a header row, but another warning is showing up, and this one can be a bit confusing. It tells me to check the reading order of my table. It's saying this because I used merged cells in my bottom row here. If you can avoid using merged or split cells in your tables, that's best. I'll just remove mine. However, it's pretty easy to check the reading order. Simply click on the first cell of your table and then use the Tab key to advance. The order in which the cells are selected is the order in which they'll be read. There's still a lot to do in this document so that it will be accessible to all users, but we've covered all of the errors that the accessibility checker has found. So I'll see you next time, and thanks for joining me in running the checker on my old syllabus.